Okay, so we welcome our Reverend Father Principal. So here we are. We'll start this session.
Stand there or stand there or sit by still.
Yeah, maybe I will stand. Yeah. I will stand. Yeah. You can put the mic on the side, and I will stand up on the mic. Yeah. So yeah.
Sitting position.
No. Sit. Stand up. Ah. Okay.
Good morning. We are happy to be on you. And we have Brother Michel from Paris, France. And we have Sister D.K. Sita from Muzaffarpur, Angola, and D.K. Archana. And I myself, D.K. Dr. Nation. I am homeopathic physician. And we have one engineer brother, IT engineer, D.K. Arvind Bhai. You are talking. He is recording all your activities, recording this lecture and put it on YouTube channel. You can view, you can watch anytime.
Is the
Right?
the father is sitting here? The father is sitting.
It is also called madhurjhankar. You search in YouTube, brahmakumarismuzaffarpur, the channel came out, named madhurjhankar. So there you will watch the station. And just introduction of Michel brother. When he was at the age of 19, he came out from his house and to visit all over America, Africa, Europe to search about how to establish my life, how to lead my life in my way. So when he reached at Africa, he met one father in church, and the father told him, there is someone that is called God who cares ourselves. Before it, he did not know about the God. So when he knows something about God, then he decided, I want to know God. And then he came back to his house, Paris, and again he goes to the spiritual leaders, the religious people who is God, how to know about Him. Then he again go from his house to Europe, and in Europe he met one BK brother who was a follower of brahmakumarism. And during the conversation, he understands that all the answers the brother is giving is relevant to me. What is about the life, who is God, and something the question. Then the PK brother has given him address of Brahma Kumari Center, London. So he went in 1978 at the Brahma Kumari branch in London, and then he had there 7 days, one big course about the introduction of Michel, about the introduction of God, about the introduction of this world, how the cycle repeats, and the karma philosophy. He understood all things, and after that he studied there for 2 years with them, Brahma Kumaris in center, and then he 20, after 2 years he go to Paris. He went Paris, and there he established one Brahma Kumaris branch for the benefit of French people. And 20 years he delivered a speech in the offices, in the society, in the schools, college, about the life, about the karma, about the myself, and key to success, virtues and values, so many topics. And in 2003 he was appointed as a country coordinator for the services of Brahma Kumaris in the country of Serbia. This is the country situated in Europe. So from 2003 to till now, he is the coordinator of Brahma Kumaris activities in Serbia, and every year he comes to India in the international headquarters of Brahma Kumaris at Mount Abu, Rajasthan. So when he comes in India, we invite him to come in BIHAR and enrich our people, our students with the divine knowledge which you have got in the past 46 years of your experience, of your knowledge. So we are very happy that Michel Simon brother is among all of us. We are welcoming you, and we are very pleased to see you among all of us. So big clap for brother Michel Simon.
It will not be good for the father, you know, it's better I stand here. Yeah, because
Huh. Huh.
yeah, that's why. Om Shanti, and good morning to everyone. So it's my pleasure to be with you today, and I like so much, to be with young people, because you have always good energy and enthusiasms, and you have all your future to create. So this is something beautiful, And this is connected with the topic of today, because they asked me to choose in between different topics. And today's topic will be about purpose of life. You know this word, purpose of life? Yes? Yeah? Makes sense for you, purpose? Purpose of life? Yes? 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 Yeah? Okay. So anyway, I will explain anyway. So, first of all, I will say there is a good news. The good news is that we are human being, living being, conscious being, and by chance, we have the faculty to ask questions. we have the faculty to ask all the possible questions, from the most mystical question to the most basic question. For example, we can say why the water of the ocean is salty, or why the leaves of the tree are green, or why should I put salt in my food, or I mean, and we can also, the other question is God exist? Why I'm on earth? What is the result of life? What I should be? Why to live? I mean, the question is unlimited. The thing is, to answer the most mystical question will really allow us to satisfy our real, true purpose of life. The thing is, in life, we cannot live without having answer to the question. If you have a question without an answer, it will create confusion and disturbance. So it is our responsibility to find an answer. And obviously we are all different, and each one will have his own answer, which correspond to who he is, his intellect, his role, what he like, what he is made for. And I will say there is nothing wrong about it, because we know that life is made of so many different variety of human beings, And here, for example, we are, in the Christian school, I come from Christian background, but now I am a yogi. There is some Muslims, some Buddhists, some Hindus, some Sikh, some atheist people, some materialist people, scientist people, all variety. And can we say one is wrong and what is right? No, for whoever is living is right, because he is made for that. And that is good to understand this, because this is their life, and they will have their lives. They will create invention and technology, and they will be very creative, and and they will understand more and more the world of matter. And we can see now it's amazing, I don't know if you have a mobile, but just a few years ago we didn't have it. Internet just comes on the 2000, so it's going very fast, and it's helping us to have more facility and more communication, which makes life faster, better, easier, but with some risk. And we have to be careful about the risk of using the mobile, with internet and social media and things like that. So we have to be responsible for that as well. So anyway, so that is just to speak about the scientists, which will have the understanding of the purpose of life as we are all material beings. We take birth as a bodily being, we live and we die, and Om Shanti, it's finished. Okay. So, and that is also a philosopher has taken that as the existentialisms. Existentialism means I take birth, there is no reason for me to take birth, I live. Why should I have a moral or not? What is wrong, what is right? Doesn't matter, everything is equal. I live my life, whatever I'm doing, I'm free, and then I will die, and then everything will be finished, so we don't speak anymore about me. Okay, that is the opinion, the vision, the understanding of the scientist about purpose of life, just about the question of what is life. No. Then you have the philosopher. Philosophers are those who observe the world, and not just the matter, but observe society, observe people, observe nature, observe the stars, observe the life in its global way, and they try to get theory about it. Because I will say someone has wisdom when he observes the reality, he thinks about the reality, he understands the reality, and then he creates a theory about reality. And life is always based on reality and theory, and in between experience. So that is the movement of life for each one of us anyway, and it should be this. I am in the reality, I live my life. You know, for example, as we are conscious being, we act, we interact, something is happening, we reflect on what is happening, and then I get a reflection on it, and I take a theory of it. For example, I meet a person, I don't respect the person doesn't respect me, and then there is conflict, and then everything goes wrong, and then I feel bad, he feels bad. Then I analyze the situation, I say, yeah, because I didn't respect the person, that everything goes wrong. So next time, if I respect the person, everything goes right. Then I have my theory. Clear? Follow? Make sense? Yes? Okay. So we are always, because we are conscious being with an intellect, capacity to see, understand, observe, analyze, and get a kind of reflection which is become a theory. Okay, so that is the philosopher. And the philosopher, obviously, one day I read a book of the history of philosophy, and in fact, the ancients were very much believing in the soul, very spiritual, and as the time was passing by, the philosopher become more and more materialist. Because at the beginning, they really asked the essential question, who I am? Is God exist? Or what is his world, you know? And for example, Plato was telling that there is a world of ideas which correspond of the material world, without going too much details. Okay, so, but now, for example, in the 18th, 19th century, the philosophers were more speaking about right and justice and value, not so much about the essence of who I am and about God and life. And then at the end, it was the existentialisms, you know, and things like that. So that is the vision of the philosopher, just question the reality. Then you have the religious people, whoever they are, but usually a religious people is someone which believe in God for whatever the reason. And usually a religious people, because as they understand that God is the creator, which is one of the titles of God, then they will say God creates everything. So then they have this kind of theory, and from that theory, they try to lead their life and understand the world and lead their life. Because they have one theory, God is the creator, God created me, and so based on that, you know, okay, I make my life. So that is the religious approach. The spiritual approach is based on, first of all, really understanding yourself. And you know, on the question of who I am, because that is one of the most important questions for purpose of life. If you understand this question, if you have an answer to this question, you can answer all the questions and you can make your life perfect and successful. And you will have all the capacity and all the power. Because, as it is said, everything is inside you. Is not outside. No, you may have the books, the people, the teacher, the philosopher, but what about you in your insight? Your capacity to understand and create your own opinion and to act according to your opinion, and hopefully, if it has value, virtue, goodness, and purity. Obviously, and wisdom. Because obviously, when we are in the field of religion or spirituality, we want to be good people. So the thing is, at the question who I am, let's say you can have three answers. One is the true answer and the two others are false answers. So the three possibilities to understand who I am is, I'm just a physical being, nothing else. I'm just physical and I have a brain and body and full stop. Okay, that is one answer. Then the second answer is, I am a bodily being, but which also have organs which is called soul. So, and the soul is part of the body. It belongs to the body. He has been creating with the body. So that is the second answer. The third answer is, my dad and mom have been creating this body, but when I was in the fetus of my mom, a soul entered the fetus. And then here I am, speaking to you, but it's not the body speaking to you, it's me, the soul, which at some point I have entered the fetus which was in my mom, and I have developed this body. I come out of the womb of my mom. I was this beautiful baby. I mean, my mom says I was crying, and she was very painful when I come out of her womb, you know, but that's another story. But anyway, it was me, the soul, not me, the body. So you see, you have three answers. So I will ask you, who believe in the first answer, we are just corporal material being? Or who believe in that? Raise your hand. Okay, one. Okay, at least he has the courage. You can clap. Okay, second answer. We are bodily being, but we have one organ which is called the soul, which is part of the body. Who believe in this answer? Raise your hand. Okay, 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 great, okay, fine. And so the third answer is, I have one body, but me is a soul which is inside the body, which has consciousness and power of understanding. Who believe in that? Raise your hand. Okay, so majority, okay. Okay, I believe like you, okay. So we are on the same wave. Okay, it's fine. So the thing is, once I accept these okay, first of all, you know, I will say in a general way, for the purpose of life, you know, each one has his own vision of purpose of life. Some will say, I want to have, my purpose is to have a good job, good responsibility, good money. One will say, I want to be a good Christian, a good Buddhist, a good Muslim. Okay. Some will say, I want to create a family with many children and take care of my children. Okay. Some will say, I want to be an artist. Some will say, I want to be a politician to take care of society. You know, one will say, I want to be an artist to really express all my talent. So, no, many possibilities. It's up to you to find your own purpose. The answer is within yourself. I am here just to give you the information, and as you reflect on the information, it will trigger your intellect, and as you reflect more and more, you will say, yeah, maybe this, maybe that. Anyway, you are still on your teenage time, so you have still the time to really give a proper final answer. But myself, I'm 68, so now it's time to have my final answer, you know, because soon I will maybe leave my body, so better to have my answer before leaving my body, you know, so that's also the point. So anyway, so you can see many possibilities of answer, you know, to be careerist, or to be an adventurer, or to discover the world, or to learn all the language of the world, to meet people all over the world, okay, whatever. But anyway, as a spiritual person, I will say, my own true purpose of life is, first of all, to really know myself, to discover myself, to work on myself, to transform myself, to make the best version of myself. But me, myself, the soul, not the body. Because anyway, the body, you can see, I'm 1.60 m. Even if I want to be 1.90 m, even if I eat soup and I extend my body, I will never become 1.90 m. So, and to have big muscles, you know, and do bodybuilding, it will not work. So better not to try even that. Okay? So, and for the girl, no matter the beauty, accept yourself, but create the beauty of the soul. The beauty of the soul will create the beauty of the body. You know? So, and for the boy, you know, be very intellectual person and with wisdom, and then people, you will attract people and you will be a very social person. And then you will have a very good life. So all of that to say is that the work is internal. the work is all about myself, all about self-awareness. What is going on inside? For example, we are all sitting, but as you are sitting, your mind can go in America, in China, in your mathematics, in your what you did this morning, what will happen tomorrow, what's the news of the world. So your mind is running everywhere, and still the body, quiet, still, no movement. So who is really the living being? Who is really the conscious being? Not the body. No, it is the soul. For example, now you are all sitting, and I will ask a very, I will say, stupid question just now. I will say, why you don't stand up now? Why you don't stood up? It's a stupid question because obviously I am speaking and you respect me and you remain sitting. But anyway, the answer is because you don't create the thought, I should stand up. Isn't it? As long as you don't think, I should stand up, you will remain sitting. So now let us have an experience. Each one of us will have the thought, let me stand up. Okay? And let's see what is happening. So you are ready? I say 1, 2, 3, and you create the thought, no, I have to stand up. I have to stand up, you know? Okay? So when I say 3, you have the thought and you act according to your thinking. You ready for that? Yes? Yes? Yes! Oh, thank you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. No? You don't obey your mind? You don't stand up? Did you create the thought? Stand up, please. Your body is stronger than your mind. Please, are you shy? Do I am making fear on you? Do I am a terrible person? Okay, are you ready to try another time the experience? Are you ready? Yes. Have courage, have courage. No, courage means to change your life. To change your life from sitting to stand up. That's courage. Ready? Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sisters are much more courageous than brothers. Nice. Congratulations. Okay, now I say, remain stand up. You see, you don't sit. Now create the thought, let me sit now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, create the thought. Okay, one question. Did you really create the thought in your mind? Who was creating the thought in his mind? Raise your hand. No, it's not possible. Please. Is it just because I do the thought that you are blank? Are you blank in your mind? You don't think? Do you know what is thinking? Do you know what is thinking? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm thinking. You know, have courage, please. No, only if you have courage, you can fulfill the purpose of your life. Only. Courage is to make a step in the newness. To make a step in the unknown. To make a step where you take a risk. If you don't go into the unknown, in the newness, and take a risk, you will always remain the same. You want to be the same? Do you want to be the same? So will you have courage? Yes. Thank you so much. At least, if you make this happening for you, I can go back home very happy. I can stop my lecture now. It's enough. Just have this quality of courage. Because in life, you will confronting with many situations, which is totally different of what you may expect, what you want. something which will be uncertain, surprising, difficult, non-expecting, non-wanted. And still, you have to manage it. You have to do something about it. You have to face it and give an answer. You know, always remember one thing is, in life, you systematically have to give an answer to everything which is happening. If you don't give an answer, you remain the same. It means you are under the influence of the situation. If you give an answer, it means you are the creator of your life. But an answer sometimes can be remain in silence also. That can also be an answer. Sometimes is needed. Sometimes we say silence is gold. Because, you know, when there is disturbance and turbulence and trouble, sometimes just silence. Don't respond. There is no point to respond. So purpose of life is really because, you know, life is a movie, life is an adventure. You know, the greatest adventure in life is life itself, is my life, is my story, creating my story. And for that, you have always to have knowledge, decision, action, and answer. So when you understand that, then you will have the vision, because again, inside yourself, you feel that you are made for something. And anyway, here you are in the school. Why you are studying with focus in this school? Because you know that after this year, there is next year. After next year, there is another year. And finally, there will be professional life. So you have a vision. And so today you are working because you know you want to do, there is life waiting for me. I mean, life is already here, no. But still, life is waiting for me. And the thing is, I should not wait that life come to me, but I should go to life. Life is a dynamic process in which I go towards life. I go towards life by studying, learning, having success in my exams, going to the next class, and having a vision of my job and taking decision, and going to any employers and selling myself, saying, "Dear boss, you know, here in front of you, you have the best person for the job." You have to sell, as they say, you have to sell yourself by telling all your quality, all your capacity, all your competency. And then the boss will be impressed, say, "Oh yes, I want you." And then you will be part of the job. So you see, because you have the vision, the determination, the decision, you move towards life. You not expect, wait. Because the thing is, if you wait and expect, in fact, lifetime situation will give you pressure, obstruction, difficulty, and then you will not have answer. When you are the creator of your life, by acting, you will always have the answer because of one specific reason. Because as you act according to your value, to your knowledge, to your aim, to your belief system, to your principle, you remain in your own context. And when you remain in your own context, you are the master of the situation. And no matter what enters in your context, you will always have the possibility to have the right answer, because you will have the authority to respond to the situation. You understand? Yeah? So that is why don't allow life to influence you. Someone tell you, do this, someone do that, go there, do this job, study that. Okay, you can listen all the opinion of everyone. You can take all the inspiration of everyone. But at some point, what I want for myself. What I am made for. what is my real purpose, what I really made for, so that I can really do something which corresponds exactly to who I am. It's my profile. No, it's like sometimes we say that your shadow should accompany you wherever you go, but shadow and yourself will be the same. If you are influenced by life, you want to go to one direction, but your shadow brings you somewhere else. And then you are in distortion, in a separation, in trouble, in duality. You are yourself in your own polarization, duality, dilemma, trouble, confusion. Here, there, what to do, what's going on, you are always unstable. You lose the balance, you lose the purpose, you lose the vision. You lose the track, you lose the destination. As it is said, life is a destination and there is a journey for it. There is a destination, means a fixed point. Anyway, because there is a very simple reason, every one of us in this body, there will be the time when it will be the time for me to say, no, it's time to go. I, the soul, I have to leave this body. Too old, to decay, whatever it is. But at that time, everyone is returning himself to all his past, and it is said that people see all their past at the last moment. And at that moment, I should say, I did the life which I really wanted, and I'm very happy about it. No regret, no sadness, no repentance. I did it exactly as I wanted. And I'm very happy about it. And now I can leave my body in happiness, and I can go to God and say, dear God, you can see me, I'm happy of myself, and I'm sure you are happy of me. Can you speak like that to God? You should be. Yes, because we are conscious beings having the capacity and the competency to do good action. And so as I do good action, I can say I'm happy of myself, so I can be proud of myself in a good sense. And I say, dear God, I'm so happy of me. And obviously, and thanks God, because you have been helping me in my journey as well. So now the second question, maybe I should not take too much time.
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 more minutes. Because the purpose of life, we can speak again and again, for all so much dimension, But anyway, now the concept of soul, which I didn't explain so much, but soul, a spirit, a conscious, a living being, which is not material, makes sense for you? Soul, concept of souls? Yes, please, yes? Yes. Okay, thanks. Okay, so as you understand the concept of soul, now the question is, if God exists, and obviously I understand that God exists, what can be, I will say, the form of God, or what is the representation of what I can have from God, of God? The thing is, if God was someone totally different of me, the soul, for example, a son, a big man, very powerful, omnipresence, present in everything, how can I relate to it? But to whom can I relate to someone else? Someone which is similar to me. Okay, as a human being, okay, we look similar because we have head and two arms and chest and legs and so. But also that is the material dimension of connected to people. But if I understand that I am a soul, I will relate to people as a soul. Soul-to-soul connection, soul-to-soul relationship. And then I'm very at ease. But we forget that. We forget that dimension to relate soul to soul, because I am conscious, he is conscious. I have intellect, he has intellect. I have personality, he has personality. He is like me, he is a soul. So now, speaking about God, I will say that God must be also a soul. Because do you speak to God? Do you pray God? What do you prefer, to pray or to speak to God? Pray, okay. Yeah, but praying is a way to speak to God in some way, to convey a message to Him, you know. But what do you like as a human being? To pray someone or to have conversation with someone? Conversation, huh? Yeah. So now, keep on praying God, but now create a conversation with God. Because you enjoy so much conversation, so have conversation as well with God. And have a conversation about your own reality. For example, oh dear God, you know, I'm a student, I have a trouble with the mathematics, and you know, it's give me trouble and all the problems I don't like, you know, but I want to be successful, you know, and this is my situation. I don't ask God, I explain my situation. And because of the mathematics, I have some stress. I don't like to have stress. I want to be free of stress. You know, I give information to God. And because of my stress, I cannot be so good with my classmate and student and teacher. You know? So, but I want to be good. So I don't want to have any more stress. So I want to learn mathematics. So now, dear God, you have the information. You know my situation. To experience all those qualities. Peace, love, happiness, purity, power, knowledge, bliss, mercy, and light. So God has all of that for me. So as I have a relationship with Shiv Baba, my father, my teacher, my Sadguru, then I can imbibe those qualities. He can give it to me. So I will finish here because, okay, in a very quick way, my purpose of life is sense of belonging. So what is my family of soul? So it can be Christian, it can be Buddhist, it can be Muslims, it can be yogi. What is my contribution to humanity? My role, what I can do for humanity. My security, make sure you live in security. The knowledge of life, what is life? And that is a big stuff, which big subject. But by the way, I cannot speak about everything. In our Brahmakumari Center in Muzaffarpur, we give 7 basic lessons where we speak about life, drama, what is, how things are moving and creating and going on. So we give all the knowledge about all of that, soul, supreme soul, karma, whatever, you know. So, and it's free of cost. So I invite you to come if you are interested. So, and it's just not too far from here. So Om Shanti, and I don't want to take more of your time. You have quite enough information to reflect, to create your own opinion, and to start something in your journey of life. Okay? Om Shanti. Ajay?
His opinions about life. You saw what the philosopher says, what the scientists, the physical scholars say about life and how they bind up their life. So what the religious people say and what they say. Michel Simon experienced life in all aspect and what you children understand. So if you are interested, you are welcome with your parents, with your teachers in our local branch at Angola in front of Disneyland Mela every day from 7 to 11 o'clock morning and evening 4 to 8 o'clock. That is opened 1 hour, 1 week course, 1 hour daily. There you will got the true identification of myself, the true identification of God, true identification of the karma philosophy, the whole cycle knowledge, the entire knowledge of this life and so on. And you will also get the meditation technique that will help you in your study, your concentration power enhances. So I request VK Archana Didi to elaborate some meditation tips. Within 5 minutes, you can understand meditation, how to think about it.
और जैसे जैसे हम कहते हैं वैसे वैसे आप चिंतन करिए, ठीक है। मैं कौन हूँ? मैं एक आत्मा हूँ। मैं आत्मा भ्रिकुटी के बीच में चमकता हुआ एक सितारा हूँ। विजुलाइज करिए आप लोग। इस शरीर को चलाने वाली चैतन्य शक्ति हूँ। मैं आत्मा इन आँखों द्वारा देखती हूँ। कानों द्वारा सुनती हूँ। मुख द्वारा बोलती हूँ। मैं इस शरीर में हूँ तो ये शरीर चलायमान है। मैं शांत स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। महसूस करिए। अब भ्रिकुटी के बीच में चमकता हुआ सितारा देखिए और महसूस करिए। मैं शांत स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। मैं प्रेम स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। मैं पवित्र आत्मा हूँ। मैं ज्ञान स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। मैं आनंद स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। मैं आत्मा पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट हूँ।
The team has brought, and of course, we have Michel Simon. He has focused on today within short time of period about purpose of life. How he has enlightened your mind and heart that human beings are dynamics and always try to discover and wanderers like philosophers ask questions. The situation when you are around, surrounding, you ask questions, you respond in different ways. So, sir, today, as a school, on behalf of the school, we would like to thank each and every one of you present here. You have spent your precious time with us. Maybe this is the first beginning. Maybe we look forward to you in the next coming days also, coming years also. And since we are running short of time, and our staff, I think they are prepared to extend vote of thanks. So I welcome them. Okay. That's my question.
Good morning, all of you. So, did you like today's session? Yes. Were you in the session? Mentally also? Yes. So, I think today's session was so great that I think it was defineful. Like, it was so good that I don't think there is any word that we can define through words that how this session was. And to be honest, I would like to thank our guest. I would like to say the names of the guests actually. Michael Simon sir, Brahmakumari Sita Didi, Brahmakumar Dr. Panish Chandra, Brahmakumar Arvind, and Brahmakumari Ms. Archana. would like to thank that you had at least took this pain and paid us some attention, gave us time to share your feelings with us. Thank you so much for this.
खुश रहे और खुशियां बांटे। आप देख रहे हैं मधुर झनकार यूट्यूब चैनल।